how have you seen the interest in triathlon here in Palau?
Okay, so let me just transition from canoe.
No worries.
I was in Solomon Island, and that was really my goal. Or
This is the 2023 Pacific Game?
Pacific Game.
Yep.
I was coaching the canoe team.
Yeah.
And you know, and I've always seen these sports, and it's part of my song to the athlete as well. There's no money. We don't win money from this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's usually these sports or triathlon. It's got to do with the pride of the people. And the Samoan culture is same with Palau. They'll ask these questions, who are you? So when they start asking those questions, then it's like your last name means something.
Yeah.
In Palau, they'll know where you're from
Yeah.
by just asking, who's your mother? Who's your...
Yeah, so from your name, they know where you're from.
Yes, and then from there, that's how the whole Palauan society kind of team up
Yeah.
to say, oh, okay, we're...
Give an example of a name and, or just to give an example.
Yeah, say like, there's a hotel, like there was a name, and you know it's up north, like...
Yeah.
My wife's family's name is, it's a chief title as well, so I call Bill, and then when I say, oh, my wife is, and then they say, oh, they'll tease me with the last name on it. So the issue with, or the popularity of the sport, it was kind of got to do with peer pressure. Peer pressure in a good way. How I see the youth, and how why the sports are developed so good in baseball and basketball, because they seem to have a connection like that. So the Pacific Game, now this is second time, and people saw it in 2005. So the driven of now we're gonna meet the Pacific people, South Pacific people, the Pacific region again. Who are you? And there was also a challenge on, is a triathlon really cool as baseball and basketball? People always wants to be Michael Jordan and Jerry Maguire, you know, those are the baseball guys. Like being around, coming from canoeing, and because now the canoe as well, that I lost that story there. Because then now the guys who I took in Solomon Island, now I say they can take the team. And there's so many coaches, people who can coach for canoe. And triathlon was open. Because then they were recruiting. So immediately the people who knew me from paddling, and now they saw me on triathlon, what happens? Like, well, we need to develop all the sports. The last triathlon last year, we were able to get 2 more athletes right now because they saw the event. And I think this event today, we already have interest. And again, it was that peer pressure. It looks cool. Tino's there, and they feel that sense of belonging. I didn't highlight that part. Why? Because then they know I sing as this is the team Palau. This is for the Palauan people. And just kind of tap into that part. Of coolness, being Palauan, being, you know.
So from being involved, the other, like the community, want to be part of that.
That's right.
That community. So that sort of attracted the growth of athletes into the sport.
That's correct.
Okay.
Because that's correct. So it took a while, and you know, it's just the development. My involvement with the canoe had built that reputation, I would say, towards me as well, because then they know we can trust that guy who's coaching. So a little bit of that, and the consistency of being part, I don't know how many times, or 1999 till now, what, 25, 26 years? And me wearing the Palau uniform, Palau name, and I've stood up on the podium for Palau, singing the national anthem. There is that connection now. I could say I could be the Michael Jordan of. And that really helped because, say, the kids now, that the girls who are doing triathlon, I know their parents. We're kind of like the same age,
Yeah.
and they know who the coach is.
Yeah.
And they're saying, you know, they could really open up to you because they can't get to the kids
Yeah.
in a way. I said, yeah, sure. They spend what 6 hours at school, then they'll spend the next 2 hours with me,
Yeah.
and the rest of the 24 hours with them.
Yeah.
So from that to that is trying to tap into building this ultimate team that we're trying to build right now.
Okay. Oh, well done.